Morning everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope you enjoyed part one of my Kona Explosif strip down. There won't be a part two for that Kona Explosif, unfortunately, because when I stripped it all down, the frame was just a lot rougher than I really wanted. I do desperately want a Kona Explosif, and it wasn't going to be that one. Unfortunately, the frame was just too bad. The dent on the top tube just really annoyed me. I knew at the time when I bought it that it wasn't what I wanted. I felt under pressure from the guy who sold it to me to give him the money because his van needed repairing and this sort of stuff. So I bought it through gritted teeth, and I stripped it down and I gave it some love and attention. I took all the parts off it, and I just looked at the dent in the top tube and I thought, no, this isn't the Kona Explosif for me. Anyway, I listed all the parts on eBay, or most of the parts on eBay. I sold the frame, I sold the wheels, I sold the brakes, the chain set. I've actually reused the chain set and I've put it onto my titanium Ibis Mojo over here. So really pleased with the chain set, Middleburn chain set. The colours go beautifully with this titanium, raw titanium finish, or brushed titanium finish. So the chain set I've reused on there, and I'm actually going to be taking that for a ride tomorrow and comparing it to a new Ibis. So that'll be a video that's coming out later this week. But anyway, back to the Explosif. I rehomed that chain set. I sold pretty much everything else. I'll show you what I've got left from the Kona Explosif. I have got the stem cap. I have got the fairly grotty shifters. You know, this shifter here has got a panel missing. So even those are pretty useless. Quite annoying, really. So I've got a stem cap, I've got the shifters, and I've got some headset spacers. And that is all that is left of that Kona Explosif. I got the majority of my money back, with the exception from the chain set there, so it's not the end of the world. But then what happened? Would you believe it? 20 minutes down the road, another Explosif got listed. Another Kona Explosif. The other one was, I don't know what, 2 hours away, 3 hours away. This one, 20 minutes away. So yesterday I went over and picked it up. I actually bought it from the guy who's owned it since 1994. I'm really pleased with it. Let me show you the second Kona Explosif. So here it is. It's a 1992 black 18-inch Kona Explosif. This one is pretty much standard. He bought it from a bike shop a year or two after it came out. All he has changed on it is the seat, the grips, the tyres. Other than that, it is all standard, and more importantly, it is not dented in any way. So it's the black model. Every model of that year you could buy in a standard colour or in black. So this is the full black one. Dior XT front and rear mechs, Ritchie Logic cantilevers, Ritchie Logic brake levers, XT thumb shifters, onto bar ends. Wheels are a bit of a mismatch. We've got a Mavic M231 CD rim there on an XT hub, and at the back we've got a Mavic 117 rim on an XT hub. So they're a bit of a mishmash. Funny little quick releases. I think they're Odyssey quick releases. We've got the original and very lovely SR low fat pedals with a champagne cage, and they're in lovely condition. There's lots of these random. Someone's obviously got a set of coloured anodised bolts for their Christmas or something. They've got purple ones here, we've got green ones here, green ones here, green up here. A fairly cheap and nasty replacement headset, which has obviously cracked fairly shortly after being fitted. And the saddle, don't even get me on the saddle. But yeah. So I love it. I'm really pleased with this Kona Explosif. This is the one. I wish I'd waited a week. I would have found this one just down the road, or maybe it wouldn't have appeared. Anyway, I'm really pleased with this one, and what I want to do with it is with all of my bikes. If you've seen the bikes on my channel, I haven't actually got a bike that I can just nip down to the shops on, or run an errand on, or, you know, all the bikes are a little bit too special to be left outside a corner shop. So what I really wanted is a bike that I can just use and abuse a little bit, and the Explosif is exactly what that's going to be. So I am going to strip it all down. Some bits will change, some bits will stay. I'll put obviously proper knobbly tyres back on it, I'll put some nicer grips back on it, and I'm thinking I'll probably put a Brooks Cambium saddle on it, because that's what I use on my road bike and on my gravel bike. So I'll probably put a Brooks Cambium saddle on it. It'll be a bit of a strange bike, but it'll be what I mainly want it for, which is nice and comfy for nipping about, doing errands, nipping down the pub on, that sort of stuff. So the next thing to do is to get it up on the bike stand and strip it down. rain and stop play for the first part of this video. I'm going to stop the strip down there. I've only got a couple of bits left. The dust cap on the back of this crank arm is being a bit of a pain. The headset, I can't find my spanner to take the headset ring off the top, so just a couple of bits left. I've checked the seat post, that is nice and loose. One thing I'm trying to decide what to do with is the paintwork. Now, the stickers look great. These are the original stickers. I love the patina, I love the marks and the bits missing out of them. It shows it's had a good life, a few little rust spots, that sort of stuff. Overall, it isn't too bad. Now, the way I see it, I've got three options. I can keep it exactly as it is. One idea I've thought of is to give it a coat of gloss lacquer just over it as it is, you know, touch it up a little bit, give it a very light sand, that sort of thing, but just give it a coat of gloss lacquer to preserve the patina, preserve the original stickers. That's an idea. I don't know if that's something people do. And the third choice obviously is a complete respray. Don't know what to do. I'm going to have a think about it. Now that it's stripped down, I've got the chance just to have a little think about which option to go with next. So if you've got any thoughts, whack them in the comments. Do I leave it as it is? Do I give it a coat of gloss lacquer? Or do I strip it back and give it some funky colour? Let me know what you think in the comments. Anyway, for now, I'll end this video while I work on getting that dust cover cap off, remove the headset, and then we're ready for the next stage. Hope you enjoyed it. Hit the like, subscribe button if you haven't already. Loads more bike content coming, including a ride out on that thing in Thetford Forest tomorrow. Lots more coming. Anyway, take care. See you soon. Bye.